How you liking this sunny LA weather? Huh? Isn't that great? Yeah, all winter. I'm not a winter guy. I'm a summer guy. I need it 103 degrees with sunshine. Palm Springs. I am not happy with this weather. We need the water, but what the heck. I also need my sun and my warmth. Who else here from out of town? Anybody from out of town? Oh, virtually almost everybody. Wow, cool.
You guys want to move up a little bit? It's not going to be full. Come up and hang out with us a little bit.
Yeah, we don't bite hard. I don't bite hard, baby. Hey, here's potential spam calling. My favorite guy. Hello, potential. Long time no see. What's that? No, because once you do, then they got you. Then they'll be bugging you all the time. I like them to get my voicemail because it says, you know what? If you're calling from a blocked number, I ain't going to answer. If you're cool, leave a message and I'll call you back. If you're cool. If you're not cool, I'm not calling you back. So I got a call once from Henry Winkler. You know who that is? Yeah. Henry and I were going to work on some auction items together. And it says, you know, if you're cool, I'll call you back. If you're not cool, I'll call you back. And he goes, well, at one point I was considered cool. It's probably still on here. I can't get rid of it.
But you know, you never call me back, so that tells me everything. Thank you.
You never call me, so you see. It works both ways, Wayne. It works both ways.
Yeah, let's get started.
Yeah, Bob's being a prima donna, and he wants to show up late, fashionably late. I say we get rolling.
Absolutely. Everyone, let's give a big, warm TFcon welcome to our Robots in Disguise 2001 voice actors, Wayne Lewis and Wally Wingert. And Bob Joles will be with us in a second. So Wayne and Wally, I'm wondering if you could just start by telling us, how did you get started in your career, and what brought you to Transformers? How did you get onto this amazing show?
Wayne and Wally sounds like a nostalgia act.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like a weird sideshow.
Yeah.
But I will tell you before this question is answered, I'm so glad this guy is here. He was the most fun to work with. He was my favorite. He's probably some of your favorite voice actors, but he's one of my favorite voice actors to work with. Always a gentleman, always fun, upbeat, great guy. So when I saw him today, I was very excited.
Thank you very much. Likewise. Because it's been a long time since I've seen this guy. I mean, it's been
20 years.
Literally forever, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just start very quickly. I have a radio background, so I started in LA radio in the 90s. I was hosting morning shows. I was on K-Earth 101. I was on a bunch of different things. And that led to a lot of commercials and a lot of voiceovers. And at random, my agent called and said, you're auditioning for Transformers today. And I'm like, I grew up on Transformers. I mean, are you kidding me? So I'm walking into an audition that usually I don't care about because it's just very simple, easy, one guy in a booth. And I'm like picking up the script, like, you know, nervous because this was like a big deal. They had me read every part except Prowl. And I killed it. I did really well, which made me think I'm not going to get it. Because he'll tell you, whenever you kill an audition and you think, oh, I nailed that, you don't get it. And when you think you really stunk, they call you and say, we want you. So I killed it. And my agent called me the next day and said, no callback, no nothing. They want you to read Prowl. And I go, I didn't even read for Prowl. They go, yeah, you're going to be Prowl. So I remember calling everyone, even my mom who doesn't even know what Transformers is, and like, I'm a Transformer, I'm a Transformer. I was so excited. Anyway, Wallers?
Yeah, same thing. There's a guy named Jamie Simone who has always been really a great guy to work for and was very nice to a lot of us guys just starting out and giving us a lot of opportunity. And he had had a background with Saban doing some of the Power Rangers dubbing. Then he started his own company. And he called and said, want you to audition for Transformers. I'm like, that's cool. And I saw that the character's name was Sideburn. I'm like, so you want me to do like an Elvis voice or what do I want to do because it's called Sideburn? So no, none of that. He's this young, impetuous kind of like, oh, I could do that. So yeah, again, same reaction when I was cast as a Transformer. Like, hey, I'm a Transformer. So it's just great to be in a lot of these different franchises throughout a career, like your Power Rangers franchise, the Transformer, the Garfield franchise, the Avengers or franchise, the DC franchise. Anytime you get one of those kind of legacy characters, it's always a real boon to your self-esteem. It's like, now I'm part of this deal. And I've gotten to be the Riddler for all the Arkham games and for several other offshoot games. And even I got to do the Frank Gorshin Riddler as well for the final two Adam West animated films, and I knew Adam for 37 years. So if anybody would have told me before I moved out of South Dakota that this is going to be your future someday, I would have never believed him. But yeah, dreams come true.
You know, I'll just quickly add to that. When the first commercial I ever auditioned for was a TV commercial for Silverhawks. You remember Silverhawks way back in the day? So it was in the, now I'm going to tell you how old I am. Shoot. It was in the 80s. And, I was 16 or 17, and I went to New York City for the audition, and they said, "Where's your parents?" And I said, "Oh, they're double parked outside." I lied. I took a train in, you know, and because you can't be there without your parents. And so it was a very old school round table, a bunch of people sitting there. It was very intimidating. And they said, "Okay, we want you to read this part." And so what I did was I read all the parts. Silverhawks, partly metal, real warriors. And then I went, "It's me, Evil Monster." I did all the different parts. And by the end of the thing, they were like, "Done. We record on Tuesday. We want you, whatever." And so I was Evil Monster, which is a similar character to Prowl. But it was just a commercial. It still was legendary. People were like, "You're one of the Silverhawks." Like, no, it's just a commercial. So when I got Transformers, it was like, hey, it's not just a commercial. I'm in the Transformers.
Well, that'll happen in the industry too. So many things you think you are close to the finish line, and then at the last minute, no, we're going to stunt cast it with a celebrity. So it was another Jamie Simone project, Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes, which was a great, thank you, great two-season animated show, and and I had to double check with at least 3 people on staff that I really was going to be Ant-Man, because there was this Ant-Man bust I wanted to buy for my collection on eBay, and it was expensive. It was a Bowen, one of the Bowen busts. And I'm like, I'm going to pay the money for this, but I want to make sure that I'm really, really Ant-Man before I spend this, and then find out, wah, 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 guess what, you didn't get it. So I cleared it with Jamie and a couple of the other writers, like, I'm really Ant-Man, right? Yeah, you're really Ant-Man. Good. Ticket, sold. So, yeah, because in this business, you just never know if it's really going to, be the case or not. So,
Yep.